Hi and welcome to Nerd Gamers. The game today we're going to be playing is Dungeons of Dredmor, Conquest of the Wizardlands. Okay, let's get started then. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go through one of the skill trees. We are going to go through magical lore. And it says when wizards are committing crimes, when crimes are committed by wizards, only wizards can bring them to magical justice. So what we're going to do is going to pick a few skills which should hopefully complement all of these. And we'll just give us the best magical abilities that we can. Now, pick the tourist because of the increase in magic regeneration. Now, we don't get any additional special equipment for having the magical lore, but what we do have is our first power is the ability to pick up items from ranged. So that's something we're going to be making use of. And especially if you get an area like this, where you can have things hidden behind. So if we have a look, you can sometimes find an item, but this time we'll be able to actually grab the item. There we go, and even if it's behind something else, we can just go like that, and we've got the item. Not much else we can really do other than just pile in and go try and get ourselves a level. The early stages, just pretty much get those first couple of levels, just get yourself out of that major damage. Dangerous area. Oh, now Toady. This is going to be interesting. Boss-like creature already. Grungier. We'll use that. Give ourselves some resistances because we might need that. We'll just start having some food at the same time, because this thing can check out a fair bit of damage if we're not careful. Right, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab Polymorphic Injunction. Now, Polymorphic Injunction says, using powerful legalese, obtain a junction against a monster for transformation plus damages. So if I slap this creature with it, it changes and also takes transformation damage as well. So if there's a creature type you don't particularly like, you can get rid of it relatively quickly. And there are sometimes there are just creatures which you go, I don't want to face that, because you know the damage type that it's going to cause, and you just have no resistances against it. So that's a useful ability. So see here, I tried to change it, but it didn't work. Managed to resist that one. That should get us a good long way towards the next level. And we're going to try that again. Oh, we turned it into a boss creature. We turned him into Siegfried. Yes, we actually managed to transform him from a normal Diggle to Siegfried. Yeah, interesting. So we managed to defeat Siegfried, who wasn't actually there. That's interesting to know. You can turn these into the special named creatures. Our magic's running a little bit low, so we're just going to grab some of these potions. Now this is the thing, even with our regeneration, we are still taking quite a big hit on the amount of magic it's sucking up, because some of these powers are quite expensive to perform. We don't really need bauxite. Now we're going to let this creature get up. B. Arthur. Arthur. Is that a Monty Python reference with the half a B? I'm not sure. Okay, gag order. Mute spell casting causes asphyxiation damage. So if you got a creature, say such as a gnome, you could slap it on them and they'd be unable to use any of their abilities. And also at the same time you're also going to cause damage. So it's a pretty good mix really. A few more levers around. Just flick those, you never know what kind of goodies you can get out of them sometimes. I'm going to check out the next area. Now, gag order. Now they don't have any spells, but if we just slap it on we can kind of watch. That's pretty reasonable asphyxiation damage, enough that they died before they even got to me. We'll grab that wand. Oh well, we took a bit of damage in getting it, but never mind. Now what we're going to do is just going to hop down straight down to the next level. We're kind of tough enough to be able to handle these creatures. Oh. Well, not to worry, we can always slap them with these spells and just slowly suffocate them. Gets us more experience points doing it this way. And there you go, you see, just by hopping down, even though I never actually did much, managed to get ourselves a level. Now I'm going to take Rune of Objection. This is, I think, based off Phoenix Wright, and yeah, it overturns a random debuff, and whoever you target gets one of those debuffs. So it could be quite an interesting little power. We'll just grab ourselves the money whilst we're at it. Now, there's not much else we can do here, so we're going to have to find another way down. Because I'm going to head just straight down because the experience gain is that much faster, and we're pretty much got a decent enough character in order to survive it. Got a bit of a journey, mind you. Right, so let's just get this Diggle out of the way. We haven't picked up anything negative yet, so as soon as we get our first debuff, and I remember, we are going to test out the objection power. And I suspect it's going to do exactly what it says, which is gives a random debuff to your opponent. There we go, got ourselves a ring. Just really looking for steps down. Might as well grab that silver ingot, never know, could always sell it. Nothing much going on here. We're still just looking for some stairs down whilst we're exploring. And now you see here, here's a handy thing we can do. We can just slap down this. Absolutely blew through all of our magic. We can go get ourselves a load of experience points for just absolutely nothing. Ooh, lots of bats. So hopefully, I think we should be able to kill most of these in one hit. As long as they don't get dodged like they just did. Fortunately, not a whole lot of experience points. That's why we're trying to currently find way down so we can get somewhere a little bit with a bit better experience gain. Right, oh, should have got the one that was this side of me rather than just trying to stab mid-air. We're here, we might as well get the experience. Now magic regen is actually probably quite good at the moment. Yeah, we got +2 on our magic regen. So, let's see what we got. Have we got any stairs down around over here? We got some more food. No stairs down at the moment. Aha, that's what we're after. Just check out that mystical graffiti. So we've got another word. And then we're going to head down and try and get some faster experience point gain. And now, here we go. See, now normally when you grab one of these items, it causes all the monsters to trickle down over there. But by doing it here, the guards do come running, but I'm totally in different positions. So can protect myself a little bit better. And choose my fight, so to speak. So while we're at it, we're also just going to equip ourselves how we want. That's a little bit better. It's not a whole lot. That's virtually no difference. It's just like crushing damage or not crushing damage. So the guards are starting to start coming out of here. I'm getting evil vegetables. Now I can slap say him with a gag order if I wanted to. We're just going to watch our debuffs again. Yeah, I think we need to have some food. Watch that. That's a lot of health it's knocking off. So let's try grabbing this. It'll give us a load of temporary health for the moment. If I use this, sometimes it'll push them out the way. Okay, I've got to move. Because if I lose that buff, I'm actually dead. So, that didn't run too successfully. So what we need to do is probably eat a bit more food. And then we'll go in and we'll try killing them. Okay, so we're going to eat this one. Going to drain its life as we go in. We are probably a little underpowered here. Because we do not have a lot of resistance. Yeah, that was close. Just have some of that food, and then we'll go down the safe passage that we know about. Now, Berserker Rage, yes, quite handy because it does increase our attack and also our resistance. Now, Gag Order. We slap a Gag Order on that creature, it should stop its magical abilities, but I don't think it'll ever suffer from asphyxiation damage because of its undead nature. Aha! Now also, we got a barbecue grill. Now if we've got it, no, we ate all the meat. No. Can we grill? There we go, we can turn this old steak into a grilled steak. And what rings have we got? Ring of Ash, Ring of Ash. We've got loads of fire resistance. Let's actually just go for one of these with... Oh, that's got magic regen, so we'll take that one instead. Just keeps our magic regen up. Got loads of magic stuff around here. So we're going to be able to fire off a lot of spells. Got another one of these, hopefully. Not quite enough for a level. But we can get a couple more of these grilled steaks. Plenty to go around. There's a grilled steak over there as well. Ooh, and a last little bit of food over here. And none of those portals seem to be working, or at least just seem to take us to the same place. Okay, so this gets us up another level. Still, Writ of Counterspelling. As advertised on late night TV, attain a writ of counterspelling to reflect dangerous spells back at your enemies. So let's cast on ourselves. What do we get? Wow. 50 magic reflection. And was that 25 5 magic resistance as well. That's quite powerful actually. Now let's see if we can encourage him to hit us. No. I need him to use a ranged ability and see how effective it was. Ah, now. Oop, got to get ourselves past that trap. We've got a decent weapon, so that's going to help us just whilst we're testing things out. Seeing that our original weapon was just absolutely useless. And it is the starting weapon after all. Now with all our magic regeneration, we're able to keep up pretty well. Whoops. Bit of boulder damage. And that's handy. The acid traps are a little bit more dangerous than others. Now, the zombie. This is going to be interesting. I find those a little bit awkward. So, what we'll do is we'll do something like use the polymorphic injunction on them. Turn them into a creature that I'm happier with. So that's one of the uses. You just set up for creatures that you want. And see, these creatures cause a fair amount of damage. Times I might want to change myself and not have to face those. Ooh, yeah, that got infected. Good job they got it instead of me. Yes, the Thornmite infection, if I remember, that can cause actually stat drops in your items as it corrupts them. And this item is so useful in this, you don't really want anything to affect them. Well, we've not really come up across anything at the moment. We'll cast a spell at us. Seem to also be largely ignoring us, so we're just going to go in and start whacking. There might not be much, but they're worth 1 healing apiece. And that took us ages for it to actually discover us. Right, now we're going to take a little bit of this food, just make sure we keep our health up. And these first couple of levels are usually great places to get all the Diggle eggs. So, as you get further on, at least in the prior expansions, you don't get as much chance in order to find anything. Now, I got rid of the enraged Diggle because they are actually quite powerful, and I know we don't actually have that good stats at the moment. That increases our power, but we kind of need all the damage reduction at the moment. Simple wooden shield might not be much, but it'll add some blocking for us. Oops. Because we just need to survive out long enough in order to get up to the next level. Okay. If anything is going to get us up to the next level, this is going to be it. So let's just start slapping in some of these. Right, I think I'm going to need to withdraw. Have some food. Now I need to watch my health here very, very carefully. We can pick up a lot of experience, but also we've got a lot of potential to die as well. Okay, we've got 7 health. Where is our escape route? Back down here, over to here. Right, what else have we got? Coral Wand, that is going to be handy if that is regeneration, if I remember. Yep. It's fairly good regeneration, but not perfect. We've kind of got enough time to do that, and then we need to make sure we keep on top of our food. We're just going to keep slapping them. And we've got our healing potion. I do not like that creature, so we're going to change his type. I'm not sure if that was exactly better. Turns out it wasn't a bad choice. Just may not have been the best choice. Right, we do have a bow, so we can make use of that. Get some of this damage in. We need to watch our health as well. Make sure we keep that health up. And just make our way through this. It's just a matter of trying to slowly work our way through all of these. Now what we can do again, I think, can we see it from there? Yeah, just slap in some magic. Just cause maximum amount of damage we can to as many creatures as we can. Just help keep them weak because a lot of them can't move. So in there's a good chunk of these creatures that are getting close to death. You see, there's some of them walking wounded, effectively running around. And we can slap in another one there. And so our wand gone, but it's kind of a really nice wand for these kind of rooms because it kind of leaves persistent damage all around. Yes, I know my health is low, but we're also getting very close to a level. So is there anything that we can hit? Apparently we can't actually hit him. So there's a wall in the way. 5. Right, take a step forward. Is there anything that's low on health? Can we... Right. Our health is getting low, so we'll do the instant healing. And then we'll start... We'll slap a gag order against it. See... Well... This is not good. We are not going to survive that. So we are going to maneuver our way out of here. And then we're going to spend a bit of time healing ourselves up. And we got through most of our healing capacity. That's the only problem with zoos. They just, unless you've got all your resources, they can be bloody draining. Let's we'll use up the last of our arrows. Unfortunately, we've come across an awful lot of undead, which does not help, so that some of our powers will only be more effective against living creatures. Haha, now that gets us a load of health back and gets us our final skill. Ah, yes, right, as in Phoenix Wright. Wright's irrefutable argument. Your Honour, by the lack of ex post facto mens rea in extremis, sine qua non the gravamen of the plaintiff's case plumbus est and the plaintiff of non compos mentis, I motion that my client's cooldowns be reset at random. Oh, so if you've got a very cooldown random heavy character, you can get them refreshed. Uses up magic, and I suspect it probably will take a random set off them. So for instance, if I was to use the Plumber's Fist, that gives 6. And then I cast a spell, it's just completely and utterly refreshed it. That is a very useful power, but how does it affect multiple? So if you've got multiple special abilities, does it affect all of them at the same time? So unfortunately I haven't got any other special abilities. Oh, and that was the magic reflection working. Just wonder if I can actually get myself up a level. For the moment, I think we just kind of got to get the heck out of there. Yeah, we're kind of not in a good position there. Unfortunately, some of the regeneration worked. And one more round and that's going to kill us. So we've got to get up our health. Just shake this thing off for a moment. And then we can go heal up. But yes, that one of your client's call sets, no, it does explain it. One of the cooldowns is reset, so any one cooldown you can get reset for 21 magic. Now if you've only got one, that's going to be incredibly handy. So this particular one, it does have a lot of useful abilities. I mean, confiscate evidence. If you don't have a teleportation spell, you don't have to lose out on items, and there's just some areas where you can get them which you couldn't normally. Being able to change the monster type. Now there are times where you know you've got massive weaknesses, so being able to change it and get rid of it, very much in your favour. Also, there's some very, very useful anti-magic stuff in here. I mean, the writ of counterspelling, the magic amount of counterspelling and magic resistance you get means you're going to be pretty much invulnerable to it. And gag order, it's a cheaper way of doing exactly the same thing, but it also causes damage. So against living creatures, it can be incredibly useful. But the rune of objection, when you get slapped with those nasty abilities, now you might be able to just palm off anything to your enemies. So it's worth checking out. And this one, if you've got a character who doesn't use their magic a lot, being able to just get some of your callbacks, especially if you're a callback heavy character, for the cost of magic, incredibly useful, incredibly powerful. So I think this particular one could work very well and have a lot of synergy with other classes, particularly skill heavy and so like tight caller based ones, especially because you don't tend to use a lot of magic on those. Okay, well, that's been a look at this particular skill set, the magical lore skill set. I hope you've enjoyed, and we're going to do another one soon, and I'll see you next time.